the next, putting the next spoke in is also important because you've got to get it right. So I'll start with the valve hole again down here, and I'm going to put the spoke in that goes from here and it runs almost parallel to this spoke. So it's got to go through the hole that's slightly lower than that one there. And you'll see, if you line it up, it's a bit hard to see on the camera. If you look down there, you'll see that that hole was just above it. That's the one I want there. And this hole here is just below it. So that's the one that I want. It's a bit tricky. Okay, so you see it's a bit tricky because when you poke this through here, you've got to push those spokes down and get that through there. Push it through. And then when you bend it over, carefully bend it around the rim like that. Push it over here. That's better. And you'll sort of see, it's a bit hard to see. You'll see this spoke here is a fraction higher than this spoke down here. That one there. Go up there. So it goes just past it in here. As with all spokes, the first one's the hardest to get in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as the other ones. There we go. It's the first spoke on the opposite side. And then follow the same logic. So I missed 2 here. 2. Get it. It's a bit fiddly. You've got to bend it around. Spokes down like that. Through. And carefully bend it past the rim. That. And then miss 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Well, don't miss 4. You miss 2 every 4th spoke on the rim side. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. All of the ones on this side. Now I've got to do the ones facing through from here. Doesn't really matter where you start, just pick anywhere. I'll poke it through, bend it around, and then you can see it sort of lines up with this spoke here, but it's a bit higher. So it's going to run parallel to this spoke and a bit higher, which means it goes over there. That. It should cross 4 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's good. And then it goes underneath here. That. Come on. 3, 4. There we go. That's the first spoke on the other side. Same thing, you could poke them all through and then put them in if you wanted to. You could do a few like this to save you turning the wheel around all the time. Alright, that's it. It's the laced wheel. See, not too bad, but it's still fairly loose obviously. So then what I do, this is just what I do, I don't know whether, I read it somewhere. I go around and I put a little dab of grease just under that shoulder of the nipple, so that when the nipple rubs up against the aluminium it doesn't bind. It might cause more problems later, and that could make the spokes a bit more inclined to come undone, which can happen. But anyway, I'm not going to ride this bike that much, so I'm not too fussed. This is a bit tedious. Alright, that's that done. Now what I'll do is I'll just go around with the screwdriver and put a turn on every spoke until I get a bit tighter, because you see they're very loose. Alright, so it's obviously still very loose. But, trouble is, if you do it up too much at once and you get it wrong, then you get halfway around and realise the spokes are too tight. So I find it's better off to do it a bit slower, but I might do 3 this time. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so it's still getting tighter, but it's still fairly loose. Yeah, obviously if you're doing this same wheel with the same hub and spokes and rim day in day out, you would get to know how many turns to do it. Because I haven't done this particular combination, I haven't done any 20-inch rim for probably 20 years or more. I don't know, still needs a fair bit. You can sort of see there one of the spokes. So we'll do another 3 turns. Let's see what happens. It's not 3 turns, it's 3 twists of the screwdriver. 2, 3. Alright, that's pretty good. And now they're just the right tension. Some are a bit loose, but I'll leave those for now. Just the right tension to true it up. Now I don't have a truing stand. I'll do it in the front forks of the bike itself. It's a bit of a tight ass way to do it, but I couldn't be bothered buying a truing stand. Seeing as I only put together like a wheel or 2 every 6 months, probably every year. So I couldn't be bothered. Alright, just going to stick on the bike.